Hello, everybody. Bon Bon here, your neighborhood cat. And today, so last time I recorded a video of my first initial reaction to the new season of 2026's winter anime. And among the top maybe three that I was interested in, just based on like the poster art and the short synopsis. And so for some of them, I did see the short trailer. So one of the first ones that I was interested in is the Other Worlds books depends on the bean counter. Yeah, so it mentioned BL and your cat's into a BL, so we're gonna try out the first episode of this one or maybe two, and then I'll react to it as we watch it. So let's get started, guys. This is this is exactly how I feel with life. No matter what I do, there's always work to be done. And look at them bags. Look at them bags on his eyes. That is this is so relatable. Because you can see like my dark ass bags. Yep, 'tis life. This holy maiden. This holy maiden is just being isekai'd away by a circle. Not as cool as being hit by the truck. Truckoon, he just hits differently, literally. And this guy's just butting in. We already panicked just dead right into the love interest already. I mean, just from the cover art, this dude's a love interest. I like, all right, I see how it is. Okay, this is an interesting concept, so I guess that's why they need the Holy Maiden to purify this or halt this from happening. I'm assuming that's my prediction that they need her to either purify, remove this, or maybe because they've already summoned her, right? They've summoned previous maidens before, so they can only halt this. So with this guy, because the focus is around this accountant guy rather than the maiden. So this part I'm assuming is gonna be very secondary to the story, or I don't know. I doubt. Will he have any magical powers? TBD. Every 100 years. So every 100 years, I'm assuming it's approaching soon because we only have maybe about like 12 episodes in, and the maiden, right? She needs to do something. So this is probably approaching. Even though it was an act of God. No, it was an act. I don't know. Was it nosiness on his part, or he was just trying to save her? Okay. Okay. This is like a really nice setting for him because you're not accidentally summoned and you are, not the Holy Maiden, and you're gonna just be tossed away into a dungeon or be thrown out of the kingdom into the abyss or something. So this is like a really good setup for this character. Like, that's so convenient. They're gonna take full responsibility for him. Food, clothing, and shelter that he needs, everything they're gonna take responsibility for. Like, how convenient is that? I wouldn't be isekai into this situation. Would I choose to be a bum? I don't know. I wouldn't want to work full time, that's for sure. Okay, what is he gonna choose? Would I live out my days doing nothing? I don't think I could. I still want to be productive in some sense, but doing what I want. Oh gosh, this guy, he's stuck in the corporate mentality. Okay, I'll take that back. Let me not be so mean. He is just has purpose. He has purpose in life, which is a really good thing to have. Even though when you retire, I imagine when I retire, I would want a purpose still. I would still want to be doing something, not just rotting away. See? I'd completely internalize the corporate slave mentality. The corporate slave mentality. That's such a rough frame. That is such a rough mindset to have, to consider your primary source of income as a form of slavery and you're just trapped in it. Like, yo cat here has a 9-to-5 job, but I do not have this corporate slave mentality at all. I have awesome coworkers, also flexibility, and the work that I do does have an impact, a positive impact on people, So I can't relate to this, but I can understand sometimes when you're working in a very stressful environment from 9 to 5, and depending on the culture that you work in, right? It can feel like you're enslaved. I can totally understand it, but I just can't relate because I've not been in that situation. Look at those bags. That I can relate to. Ah, see, this is typical. Well, this is not typical. I think more recently, right? Like with Google or the Silicon Valley, where those large corporations actually provide you with housing, then you're like, oof, you're really stuck in that like working environment. Like I enjoy going out and working with going out for drinks sometimes with coworkers after work or during lunch. But like if you're surrounded by them all the time. You go to work 8 hours with your coworkers. You go home with your coworkers. Like that's just your circle. So as an accountant, I assume, right, you would be if it translate and they use the same system in this kingdom, he would be very beneficial. Because usually for these isekai shows, you're going to come in a genius compared to everyone else in terms of your mathematical skills and accounting skills. So I'm thinking that's what's going to happen here. He's going to come in and just sweep them away. Like he's going to be their ace player. Norberto Black. Ah. This dude is puppy already. This is the high energy annoying type that your cat cannot relate with. Like I appreciate these personality types, but I find them so draining. But much appreciation. It's like, pull me up outside. Pull me up because I'm just so tired. You see these eye bags that we have? Sometimes I like the extrovert. But other times, just get away from me, please. And he's a typical blondie. Why does he have to be blonde? It's just so stereotypical. Ha! He feels the same way as me. The frivolous guys. They're everywhere. They're needed. They are needed. Whereas, the low energies like us. I mean, I'm not low all the time. I can be high energy, but I'm like, maybe for a few hours, and then it's like, please get out of my face. All right, they're making his life real easy. Same numeric system, and he can automatically just translate. So that means he's just pro. Like even with English, my grammar is not perfect. I wish I was better, you guys. But if there's auto translation, he's already like top tier. These skills that he has for the very mundane situation or circumstance that he's in, I think the setting so far is pretty good. Our love interest here is doing that root analysis. So he's a commander? Like, I mean, let me just watch. Commander of what? Like the army? Magic force here? Those questions are definitely fair to ask, right? If another worlder all of a sudden just lands in here and wants a job, It's a little suspicious. I think he's diligent for asking those questions because no one else seems to be, even though he's an otherworlder, right? How do you know if he's not gonna be of some detriment to your kingdom? So, if our main dude is like, what was he, 30? This dude's young. Is he younger? Is our love interest younger? Time to work. um, I don't think I've ever been excited to like, I'm so excited to go to work. Oh, that's nice. Start with T. They're too chill. They're like, I'm used to be a corporate slave. What is this? Guys, Silicon Valley and all, sure, you get food. I don't think I've ever worked at a place where they offer just free meals. Maybe like when you first join a team or like first accept a job, they'll take you out to lunch and maybe on your birthday or during the holidays. I've gotten like gift baskets of like goodies, but never like a full meal, like on a daily basis. That's the good life. I don't understand. Okay, maybe there's a cultural difference too, But your cat here, I believe in. Once I'm done with my 8 hours, I'm out. What's this guy's name? Blanche something. This guy is such a convenient character to help out our protagonist. Like, ah, this puppy. Do you really have to follow him like with everything? It makes it less interesting. It's like, why can't he go out and explore this world on his own and have a little bit of like conflict in it? Life is too easy and convenient at this point in time for this
では
character. Oh my god, look at them bags. I just like that I can relate to his bags. In terms of animation so far, I don't think it's bad. It's not like, oh, thank goodness. It's not a slideshow that we're watching. And the character, the way they're drawn at different angles is rather consistent so far. They're working for the Imperial Palace, right? Why wouldn't everyone just have that type of pen to save on costs, even though it's expensive long-term rights? It just makes perfect sense. Of course he would get one. I mean, I'm surprised. Why wouldn't the palace provide him with one, right? Ha! What a privilege it is to not have bags under your eyes. I can't relate. Can't relate.
年を
Oh my gosh, what is this? My eyes. My eyes. I don't know. The chairs look like they're 3D rendered. Oh gosh. Self-righteous character. That's what she sounds like to me. I can't relate to these characters. I'm the only one who can help. I mean, that's true, but at the same time, it's like I also find these characters annoying. Oh yeah. All right. He makes a very good point because prior to her arrival, I'm assuming there were other maidens. It's like what happened to them? I mean, this girl at this point, she's just like, oh yeah, I'll accept this job because I'm the only one that can save all these people. But she doesn't really know what it entails, like this miasma thing that she has to suppress or prevent, right? They haven't even given her the detail yet, and she's already decided to be like a self-righteous hero in this scenario. Girl, but you don't even know what your responsibilities are. Yeah, a lot of people will die, but you might die too. Or maybe she's self-sacrificing in that way. I just can't relate. It's just for me irresponsible on her part. Again, she might be very young. I don't know how old this character is, right? Because she's just dropped into this situation and maybe she doesn't have the mental maturity yet to analyze the situation as our main character has. This is frustrating because I totally agree with the main character. He's just giving her advice. He's not telling her to do anything. And she's just like already being frustrated and arguing. And okay, if it was me at this point, I'm gonna drop this girl. I can't. I can't with you. I told you once, and that's it. That's it. Oh, she is a
ほぼ
minor.
初対
Okay.
面の好きな世界だろ
This guy's a workaholic. I can't relate. Here's my prediction. She's gonna have a crush on him, but he's not gonna be into her. He's gonna be into Sei-san. I was like, clear as day. Just saying. Oh, is that my asthma kicking up? I called it! Yeah, and now everyone's like, where's all the resources? Well, we don't really have any because everyone's been spending it. This guy's a workaholic. Wow. Maybe he's eyeing that guy because he actually thinks that he can. Sei-san can resolve this issue because everyone's just been draining the budget. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, he's Prime Minister. I think he's gonna be that good character who's gonna empower Sei-san to take over the budget and remedy everything, or at least, straighten it out. And he has the power to do that. See, he's gonna give him the authority. Person. Well, at least he's being acknowledged for his skills, right? So, guys, people have died from overworking. Why he upset? Look at that sweat on him, and he is like so reluctant to do it. But he was also upset that he didn't remember anything because he obviously wanted him to remember. Because I don't know what kind of deed he did. I was not expecting this to like progress so fast, romance wise. I was expecting this to be an extremely slow burn. So I don't. I haven't I haven't fully processed this yet. Let's move on. Let's watch. How is he just okay with this? He just said that that's not all that's necessary, and you're just gonna be like, okay. But I can also understand this is the only option he has, or else he's gonna die. I understand that, but he's just so easily accepting this without any like surprise resistance in any way, like any normal reaction. I just don't understand. Oh, but also at the same time, this guy's kind of like drugged up right now. So maybe he just doesn't have the mental capacity to process all of this. The way the VA said that was like a bit too soft. And okay, I guess they did the hanky panky in because our dude right here looks like he's just totally nude.
Yes.
Okay. Low. He's totally rejecting her. It's like, we're here to study. I'm not here to flirt with you or anything. Please stop. Please. Are we done? All right. Oh my goodness. All right. Guys, after 2 episodes of this, I thought I would really enjoy it. Okay, usually when I'm watching anime, I'm kind of mindlessly watching it or it's in the background, but now that I'm really paying attention and commentating on it, I'm like, these characters don't make sense. Like, what? What's going on? So right now, I thought this would be an A tier. This is down to more like a C. This is more down to a C right now at episode 2. The main character, he is mature in certain scenarios, but not others. So it's just not consistent in the way in his character for me. Character development, but at the same time, I also understand because he was coming from the mindset of being a corporate slave, and that's where his identity, or his self affirmation was confirmed and formed. So in this world, I understand why, because he doesn't have an identity, so he has to kind of like prove his worth here, his existence, right? Because otherwise, even though the kingdom says that they're responsible for him, they don't care if he, you know, dies, as he said in this episode. Um, so I think that's fairly reasonable for him to act this way. As for the Holy Maiden, we learned that she is a minor in, I think, episode 1. So that gives her a bit more leeway in terms of her actions. So far, I think she makes sense being a minor and all and under mentally, just not as developed, like with the critical thinking and all that. Um, in Dilark, I think he makes the most sense in terms of like visually like watching over him because he's an otherworlder and he does help him. But I think even a bit too much where it crosses that level of intimacy. So I'll continue watching this, but I might not stick through like the whole series all one go. I don't think I can watch the series like all in one go. I need a break from it. And after episode 1, I definitely needed a break from it. So episode 2, I was struggling like 5 minutes in. So I'll try to watch one more episode and we'll see um what happens, how the story and the character develops and progress from there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And let me know what you think about the series so far. I was really looking forward to it. Animation wise, is not the greatest. I would give it like maybe a C plus B. The carpet rendering really bothered me. In terms of the story, it's not really anything new or out there. Would I recommend this to anyone that's really into BL at this point? I I would not. Maybe as it progresses, we shall see. We shall see. All right, you guys, have a good night. I will see you in the next episode or in another series. Laters.